Another player who is no longer an injury concern seems to be wide receiver Kadarius Toney, who was removed from the injury report for just the third week this entire season. I think it was Week 8, Week 10, and now Week 22, after his Instagram rant the morning of the AFC Championship game. In that rant, he said he's not hurt, and if anyone has questions, they could talk with Rick Burkholder about it. Then a few days ago, Toney took to an Instagram story saying he didn't like how the video made it seem like he was attacking the ones he loves, talking about the Chiefs and Chiefs Kingdom, and claimed the clip was altered to make it look like that. He then said he could post the full clip where he addressed who he was speaking to, but he's past all that. He just hates the image it painted. Toney then got the opportunity to speak more on it last night and said that his Instagram live started out with him explaining his side of things, but got interrupted, which got his message mixed up and people assumed he was attacking KC.
I would never attack the Chiefs, never said anything about the Chiefs. Who I was referring to was the Giant fans or whatever people that in my comment, you know what I'm saying, my comment box, not even on my live recording, so you wouldn't even know they were there.
So he said he was referring to Giants fans from other comments, but not the comments that were seen popping up on the live stream, which does indeed make it a bit confusing in my opinion. But hey, Toney said he shouldn't have done so and is willing to admit his mistakes.
I can accept my mistakes just like I accept my wins, you know.
He's just moving past it and is focused on winning the Super Bowl. Nate Taylor of The Athletic shared that Toney is currently doing everything he can to show the team he's an asset, but at the end of the day, Toney said it's not his call. He's staying humble about it, vowing he would do anything he could to help the Chiefs win the big game if given the opportunity. And based on Toney's response and mindset, it seems like he knows he messed up and shouldn't have gone live in the first place, but loves this team and wants to help contribute to a win. Andy Reid was asked about this thing today, about Toney playing on Sunday in his presser, and of course, Big Red replied saying, "We'll just see how it goes and if he's up or not," which was about as vague as always. Now, if Kadarius Toney does indeed suit up to play, I would think it's in a pretty minor role considering he hasn't played in 6 games. Maybe he is out there a few snaps, mainly used behind the line of scrimmage for stuff like jet sweeps, quick passes, you know, that kind of stuff. Even handoffs would be fine. I know he had the longest punt return in Super Bowl history last year and is a more dangerous returner than Richie James, in my opinion, but Richie has been consistent with some decent returns himself, and I would think he is the guy who will continue returning punts. One thing I could see KC doing is having Toney dress out and be available to use in case of emergency, and if God forbid another Chiefs pass catcher goes down and the next man up is needed, Toney could potentially be that guy. However, the fact that Toney hasn't played in quite some time gives me pause, Instagram live rant aside, so I personally wouldn't count on him playing a big role in this game, even if he's given some chances out there. But let me know your thoughts. Will Toney get a big role, maybe even play a little, or are you of the mindset that, heck no, he shouldn't even see the field?